It's a simple story how one ends up here, a charcoal vomit smile from ear to ear. People always ask, but they don't want to hear the truth in your answer, the thing they most fear, that maybe it wasn't just that slice of unfortunate genes or the unrealistic pictures in the magazines. Something more troubling, something more raw, something they knew but never had told to them before, that I was a child who loved words and to read. My great aunt brought me the stories that planted a seed, and you just sat back and let me learn. In your ignorance, you had no idea that I would yearn for you to show me the world, show me some love, not from an indoctrinated lie from above. Why by age 4 could I lull myself back to sleep after a nightmare alone in the black? And you still think that love is to feed and to water. I'm not a pot plant. I am your daughter. And you ask me why I do this to you, like you're surprised every time my extremities are blue or my clothes are stained red so that I hurt in my body, not just in my head. You seem to struggle with object permanence or think that this is a well-timed performance, but I have this darkness that grows in my chest. It demands that I starve and I die in distress, and it loves that you can't see or know, that you won't save me from the fires below, but you would have me believe that it's me, just like the boy that left me at sea to see that I can't be loved for free. I paid with my body and I paid with my soul. My patience and forgiveness were the toll, but I still wasn't granted passage through the waters because he asked for more trust than I'd given in years, asked me to fight through my darkest fears, and then said it wasn't true. Love wasn't the name of this thing that he gave me, that he couldn't be tamed. He found a fragile, broken thing in the fray, held it for a while, but never wanted to stay any longer than to show it how it might feel to be dry, and threw it right back in the ocean to die. And because every time my life is dimming, you tell me it's because I am not swimming well enough to be alive. I thought it was my fault our love didn't survive. You told me no one could love me like this, and I thought you were wrong about his. But neither of you are the men that you think you are, saying you care but leaving a scar that other men then think they can heal with their words or their bodies or their spiels. They don't ask for my heart or for my soul. They ask a conquest they can temporarily own. They see that I'm broken and think that means submission. They don't say please. They don't ask permission. So seeking my friends to dry my eyes, to tell me not to listen to the cowardly boy's lies, I search and find there are only a few still there, and they're far. I whisper a shout they can't hear at the bar, and I realize I'm the third in every pair that people leave with no explanation because they're too busy with their lives, but it's not their fault. Again, it's me. I could ask them around for tea if I wasn't too busy working to please the demon in my chest and the person who needs me to be better, smarter, work harder, the person who talks to me just like my father and tells me that can't help me at all, that I have to fix it or take the fall. But you are my teacher. You are my guide, and all I want you to do is look at me with pride, but instead I see my mother's face telling me that I'm a disgrace, and the voice in my head loves what you all say. She tells it to me again and again every day, like the ocean corroding the rocks on the shore, until I am dust. Not a person anymore, and you'll never understand why I hurt like I do. That somewhere in my subconscious, part of the answer is you, that there is nothing romantic about wishing the air right out of your lungs, that there's an emptiness that extends from my stomach to my soul, that I wish for the sun's warmth and love and happiness and to grow old, but I already feel old, and I'm just waiting to turn cold.